I think Lord Tom does take initiative. He's got a plus... Yeah, he's got 3 stars there. What am I thinking? Okay. Does having more fatigue somehow reduce the amount of initiative penalty, therefore helping with dodge? Let's see, dodge. 15% of the character's current initiative. Let me see the relentless tooltip. Only by 50% of your accumulated fatigue instead of all of it. So yeah, having a higher ceiling to your fatigue doesn't actually help you. Really, it just actually, it kind of hurts you in fact, because if you have 100 fatigue built up, you have 100 less initiative, right? If you only have like 50 initiative to, if you only have 50 fatigue to work with, then you can only ever have your initiative reduced by 50, right? This works the way I think it does. Although, I mean, that doesn't mean that I should cuck my fatigue out. That is a very good roll, as Blokes indicated. So we'll do that. And we'll take Fast Adapt on this guy. Although it's sort of tempting to take Colossus first. Technically it doesn't help you, but higher fatigue means actually doing things. Yeah, right? It's very important, actually. Fatigue is hugely important for flail guys, in my opinion, because then you can lash twice in one turn without huffing immediately the next turn. Okay. Take the 4 HP. I don't think this guy's going to end up as an initiative dodge tank. Yeah, he's barely breaking 100 while naked, so no way. So he gets HP. Take the 2 melee defense. Honestly, I might just take the 2 melee skill instead of the 3 fatigue. Although that's a halfway decent... It's a halfway decent roll. We just need melee skill more than anything else, really. Yeah. Nice, spaced +3. There's a minstrel retinue guy that makes rumors more useful. I'm curious what that actually means, though. If it tells you settlement situations, that would be pretty handy. Alrighty, this guy's HP is very low. So is his fatigue. But I don't want to pass up a +2 or higher melee defense, and I don't want to pass up a +3 melee skill, which we'll get every single time due to the 2 stars. So I think we'll just do it like this. This is not going to be a ranged guy, no way. The base is too low, and I haven't put points into it yet. He's not a dodge tank. We'll give him gifted. This time we'll take HP, I think. 65 fatigue, though, man. God damn. Yeah. He needs higher HP if he's going to survive certain hits. Okay, by the way, we just did that fight with Meru, who has 28 melee attack right now, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. This guy can't really use the two-handed cleaver. What, meaty, because his HP is so low? Is that why, or are you saying because the fatigue is low? I guess that's basically... It's basically true. His fatigue's too low. Hey, nice +3 no stars melee attack roll. Just take fatigue and HP. Cost 30 fatigue to do so. Yeah, it's fair. None of my guys have good fatigue, though. This is one of the downsides to having lowborn, is that almost all of them have shitty fatigue unless I hire day tailors and get really good thief rolls and things like that. Oh, this guy's got... Militia. Militia, of course. That's the one background, I think. Yeah, Enish, I think Fast Adapt is worth it on AP6 attackers. Fast Adapt is like the only way to have a fun early game, in my opinion. Just put it on everybody and suddenly you're not missing all the time. Oh, farmhands, yeah, good point. I mean, I guess we could do this. Who has the best defense? I guess it's this guy. I mean, 8 without shields. I have another thief here. I mean, he has 13 defense. We could put him on the front line, I guess. We don't have the armor to support it, though. Well... I mean, we could trade him out for one of the other dudes on the front line, I guess. Can't really support two-handed cleaver dudes without good armor. Well, there's a reason why I have the nasal helmet and the leather lamellar armor. This is the, like, straight up the nimble build, you know, uniform. So, I mean, he's got the right armor for it, he just doesn't have nimble yet. You need dodge and relentless. Yes, that would be nice. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we hold on to this until we have dodge and relentless and nimble, and then suddenly we have a really great bro once that's ready. I could, wait, do we have a flail still? No, we don't. We could give him the southern mace. With 63 melee skill, we might actually land some stuns with that. And then we have more shield guys in the front. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that was a good 600 gold, I think, for this contract. And also that, I think, finishes out our ambition. Our first ambition. Cool. Okay, I'm not going to take a 4-day caravan. No, it's not that weird of a question. A lot of people don't like using their keyboards. The answer is yeah. I don't think there is anything that you need. I can't... Actually, is there... I think the only thing you use your keyboard in this game is if you, unless you want to like hold control and do things, but like this says place item in bag, right? Puts it there. That's, I can just right click to do that. It says control click to place it in stash. So I'm holding control, right clicking, and puts it in the stash, or I can just drag it, you know? So yeah, the only thing that you need the keyboard for is to, you know, hello, type the names of people, which there's default names, so you don't have to do that. So yeah, you could do this without... do this without a keyboard. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Lumberlegs. I will say that the keyboard shortcuts help a bit, like centering my camera by holding shift. You can't repair things in the inventory without alt right clicking. That's true. Although you could get around that kind of sort of by like putting it into the backpack of a guy. Definitely not ideal. I don't actually want to be repairing this. Can you play it with only eye control is the real question. With Indebted you don't have upkeep so you can use them for that? That's true. Try holding right click longer. For what now? Alright, we have 800 gold. I could go back to Rothenbach and buy the wine there, perhaps. Oh, you're talking about the bug that I'm having where I have to click it a bunch of times. I actually figured out how to get around that. It's because I'm playing on, like, fake full screen mode in Linux. If I put the actual full screen on, then it's, I don't have that bug. But I haven't done that because that locks my mouse to my... to the game, and then I'd have to alt-tab to get to stuff, and that would pop up with crap on the screen that I don't necessarily want Twitch to see, so... like terminal windows and shit. Okay, I guess I could just close all that before I stream, but it sounds like quite a headache. Okay. Brigands, these are thugs and raiders. Are they gonna chase me is the question. Let's just stand still. Nope. I have too many guys for them to want to mess with me. Which is funny because I'm afraid of them because raiders are just really tough. We really need tools. Oh, super cheap wine. Based. Too bad there's only one of them. Good harvest and ambush trade routes. Yeah, exactly, green eggs. I don't want you guys to see that. Could buy food here for really cheap due to the good harvest. I can't really make money off of this food, unfortunately, but I can get cheap-ass food. 5 tools and supplies. I really want to buy these tools, but they're too expensive. Guarantee you we can make more money selling it at Tahab. I might have to take this brigand mission, actually. I might have to buy the tools and then take the brigand mission. Believe me, I don't want to. I want to give this guy more time to heal. 3 to 6 days, good God. Maybe I'll go see what the arena mission is. We might be able to do an arena mission at this point with our fast adapt guys. To the hub we go. Well, the reserve doesn't make them heal any faster, does it? I mean, he's just content if he's in the reserve. Putting him in the reserve doesn't unscale the game either, so it's only camping does, yeah. We could do some camping. The only reason I'm not camping to heal that is, we don't have the money to dick around, unfortunately. The Surgeon Man. Surgeon Man would be nice to have. Okay, we made a little money off that wine. We have an established trade route. We could just buy spices and move on. Part of the problem here is that we've got so many dudes. That's true, I could kite with them. Haven't forgotten about that famed item, by the way. As soon as we get like a full army, we're gonna go up there and grab that thing. It's gonna be awesome. I think I just need to focus on trading for a little while. Sell this stuff. Continuing DCSS streak at any point, or have you retired? If anybody ever challenges my DCSS streak, then maybe. Or if somebody, if I got like enough of a bits donation and somebody wanted me to play DCSS for the streak, then I probably would, but otherwise, I'm not a real big fan of the direction that the devs are sending the game right now. Like, it's a lot of very strange choices, so my motivation to do it is not very high. Yeah, I agree, blokes. One of the reasons we're hiring so many people is because I want to take that camp. Okay, one more day on that. I want to sell this Saif almost, because it's like freaking 352 gold, and we're not going to get use out of it for a little while. I feel like I get more use out of selling it right now than I do out of having it in my inventory, but it's just such a good weapon, I shouldn't do that. I'm just going to sell the boar spear. 2 more days on money, that should be enough to get up there. We're trying to go to... Let's see, where was I selling my... Selling my spices right at Rothenbach, actually. Sell my equipment and buy more dudes. Hee hee. Ha ha hoo hoo. Just trying to be a trader, bro. Where's my ambition? Come on. Offer me a new ambition game. Okay, yeah, we can make good money doing this. It's 50 apiece. There's more wine for sale. Paleontonga. Well, there's no... You have to understand that it's nepotism. Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup is not... It's not one guy with a vision. It's not a situation where people have some kind of actual philosophy they're following with the development. It is straight up who has been around the longest, who has the ability to push in and ram through whatever changes they feel like putting into the game. And the sooner you sort of realize that, the sooner things start to make sense. Because Pleasing Fungus came back to the game, and then all of his wacky nonsense ideas started coming in, like Tremor Stones, which admittedly are pretty fun to work with, although they're not as good or as interesting as Scattershot was. And just things like that, you know. So, I mean, you could be anybody, really, and get stuff into DCSS if you've just been around for enough years. It has nothing to do with how good the idea is. Please don't give bad hints to Malcolm. Okay. Among lots of other stuff, I do like most of the .25 spells. I think the only one that's particularly interesting to me is Absolute Zero, which feels kind of overpowered. I'm talking about a game called Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, by the way, not Battle Brothers, for those of you who are curious what's going on. Okay, we're actually trading right now, so we could just trade until this... We could take this ambition and trade until we've done it, so let's do that. Hey, Vinny the Lubricator, thank you for the follow, my friend. If you guys want to help me out, make sure you give me a follow on YouTube as well, because I'm getting very close to the 1,000 subscribers I need to monetize my channel, so I would absolutely appreciate that. Bro, the prices went up. What's happening? Ambush trade routes. I've been cucked. I've been cucked, you guys. I can sell wine for a little more, but... Can I uncuck the trade routes by doing this mission? Yeah, I bet if I drive off these nomads, that goes away. Yeah, Absolute Zero feels broken as hell in that game. You have to be careful adding anything to the game that can insta-kill things, which is why the Uskawa God ability in DCSS is so well balanced, because you cannot just spam it. No, it's okay. Don't feel bad about derailing. The only time I can well and truly get derailed is if you get me talking about politics. Drive off nomads instead of brigands. Now you know how traders felt for all the games you were being a caravan hunting shitter. Oh, was I causing the ambush trade routes, eh? Maybe. I mean, I want this ambush trade routes off. If these are cutthroats, we're okay. If it's outlaws, we're just gonna get cucked. And because we have 11 guys, I suspect the game will scale it to where it's outlaws. I'm also looking at the payment, which seems suspiciously high for dealing with cutthroats. I really wish the game would tell you. It'd be a huge quality of life improvement in the game. Something we could do instead is we could just... Oh, it's 2 skulls? I didn't look at the number of skulls. That's okay, it's gotta be outlaws. Well, it doesn't have to be, but it probably is. Pepper your Angus. Yeah, probably. Well, we'll roll down to the Arena City. Maybe we'll try our luck there and get completely butt-hosed. Alrighty, come on, delivery mission. A nice, safe mission. Okay, well this is a caravan, so we may take that. Does anybody else not even bother with negotiating ever? Okay, because Renown is like so good, or so irrelevant rather, except for making the game harder. I guess Renown doesn't affect. What is this? Bread and games. Ordered a time of food, drink. This is just... Huh. So there's more gladiators, food and drink are probably cheaper, and arena fights pay more than usual. You like the realism of it. People don't know shit. They're just hiring you to make an unknown go away. That is one of the appealing things about this game, I have to admit. The fact that, like, yes, some of it's frustrating, but generally it makes sense and makes the world feel gritty. And I've always been a really big, really big fan of mechanics of a game giving you a certain feeling. Alright, 2 skull mission, 3 serpents. 770 gold to fight 3 serpents. We'll die for sure if we do this. Well, not for sure, but... Probably assume they do about 50 damage per turn. What we would do is we would throw in 3 guys with shields. and probably still lose. It's not undoable. Give them our absolute best armor, and you've got like a dude with a blotched gambeson, you've got the metal armor dude, you've got the lamellar armor. You think you got it, Kappa? It's not no, it's not impossible, really. We have good enough armor that we could survive for 2 turns, actually, 2 attacks with any of them. Lancels? Well, like Lancel Lannister? I got this Southern Mace, although I probably wouldn't be stunning them. They only have 1 attack. There were Catal daggers for sale? I didn't see any. Are you talking about in your game? Oh wait, there is. 1600 gold though. Cannot afford. I don't know, I am tempted. That's, big scimitar? What, the sword lance? Yeah, we can't afford any of this crap. I am real tempted to do the arena mission. The extra big executioner scimitar? Am I blind? I don't see it. Oh, this thing. 2-handed scimitar, I see. Yeah, well, we're too broke for this stuff. There's a net. So we have 2 nets total. So we could net the snakes. I like the idea of doing an arena mission as dangerous as it is because, well, because it's just instant money, you know? No walking anywhere, no doing anything, just straight up fight and win. Melee attack 63. We would take our highest melee attack, highest defense guys. Probably. Everybody has fast adaptation, so it's like we're not super likely to miss. We wouldn't take any polearm dudes in because they can just pull my dudes out of the line. What do you guys think? Should I take the arena? As far as weapons go, we'd probably take the regular flail, the scimitar, and maybe the light southern mace. I don't think I'd try for stuns, but we could. Would be kind of tempting to try to take Meat Tank and have him throw his javelins, but his melee skill's kind of low for all that. Although if we netted, we could end up fighting just one of them, you know? It is tempting. The alternative is to pick up spices and stuff and just get on our way, but like we don't have that much money, right? If we were to take this arena mission and win, we could like buy this. I mean, we could do some cool stuff. We could do the arena mission, then we could buy the spices, then we could take the caravan and make a ton of money both off the caravan and off of selling the spices that we bought. So this is going to be like a really big, it's a risk, but we could also make an awful lot of money off this sequence of events. Too bad we can't, too bad the fire pots and stuff aren't cheaper. Potentially do some good stuff there. Alright, what's our highest defense, bros? Mr. Alstrom has 13 defense, 8 defense on Meat Shield, 10 defense on Meaty. That guy sucks. That guy sucks. 13 on Lord Tom. Lord Tom's level 2, so he does have fast adapt. So we take Lord Tom, we take the Thief, Mr. Alstrom. Maybe we take, not Asimov, but Meaty. He's got 10. Anybody with higher base? 10 on Meat Tank. So Meaty has 63. Okay, so it's still Meaty's better. Ultimately, you're missing a level. Oh, you mean because I don't have all level 3s? 10 armor on Blokes, 11 on Enish. So the problem with taking these thieves is their melee attack is kind of low. I think I take Enish and Blokes instead because they have 70 HP and very high melee attack over 60. I keep taking Gifted. That's true. If I had dodge, it'd be better. I don't know, man. Gifted is allowing me to actually hit these guys. The instant 7 to 15 melee defense. I don't know, man. It goes away throughout the course of the fight is the big problem with that. If you're just shield walling, it's probably quite good. $60, 61, 51. Who's the last guy with the highest defense who also has a legitimate... Okay, it's going to be probably meaty blokes and Enish. The opening salvo is the important part. Yeah, but that... Mostly it's the opening salvo for you, not the enemy. Alright, I think the correct play here is... Okay, wooden shield's fine. It's these three. Hello, Versaire, how you doing? I've taken the thief pill. Thieves are good. We've got two thieves here, Mr. Alstrom and Meat Shield here. I guess I could change him to be Versaire if you'd like. He's not the best thief in the world, but the base defense is just too good. You do want the two-handed cleaver for this fight? I don't think so. I think everybody has a shield so we can block these bullshit 50 damage attacks. One of their events, if you fail dialogue, you have to fight a company. Oh no. I actually got 500 free gold from a thief event, so I'm pretty cool with that. Okay, let's give the flail to our boy here with the highest melee attack. Okay. Give this guy the scimitar because it gives a bonus to attack and he's got the lowest melee skill. Take a name on any thief. Very well. He's graduated to not being a meat shield anymore, although he still kind of is. Okay. And then we determined probably that I was going to use the light southern mace for this fight. We're trying to decide, by the way, if we're going to take an arena fight with 3 serpents. And we probably are. Yeah, like, I guess Enish would be the one who got the save if we were going to go in that direction. But I don't think... 2 serpents give 3 glads a tough time. It's 3 serpents, actually. Well, we're coming in with 3 shields, though. And we have pretty okay armor on these guys. They do, what, like 50 damage a pop, so... If I shield wall a lot and just attack each round, I think we'll be okay. I have this sort of glittering future waiting for me, though, if I were able to finish this fight and win it. Start with nets to split their formation. Oh, absolutely, yeah. There's no question we're going to do that. There's a reason I bought that extra net. $28 armor. 26 armor. 25 armor. Let's give the Sapar shield to Meaty so his defense matches everybody else's. Due to being better. Oh, wait, no. 26. Yeah, whatever. Give Meaty the scimitar. He has shit fatigue. What does the scimitar have to do with fatigue? Oh, because the attack takes less fatigue, builds 10 fatigue. Oh, because the flail needs more if I'm going to be lashing, which I probably will be. I guess his accuracy will be good. Well, not only that, we have an event in town right now to where we get more money for doing arena fights. I don't think it's... What do you mean a quick arena fight? I keep getting told that you get more money if you finish in faster rounds, but I don't know if I believe that. I don't think I've seen that for myself yet. 70 armor, 110 armor, 95 armor. Okay. Since I have fast adapt, what now? Might as well start one of the dudes with javelins. That's a fair point. I might as well be the dude in the front with the jabs because he everybody else is going to be spending turns throwing stuff. Oh, quick compared to most other missions. Yeah, for sure. All right, we're gonna do it. Fingers crossed, man. So Blokes is an arena fighter. Meaty, who might acquire a new name at some point, is an arena fighter, and Enish is an arena fighter. Wish we could take our dog in. Thank you. I will probably need the good luck. Just wish we could buy more nets. But yeah, if we do this, we're going to have an amazing trading run. Oh, hey, there's a... Wait a minute. Should I sell my Saif so I can afford this Fire Lance? If I could get a Fire Lance in Blokes' hand, that would be so much better. Nah. I mean, it'd be nice, but no. Want to boost, you buy a Flash Bomb? Well, it kind of ruins the point of doing this if I buy more stuff, because the whole point is to get enough money that I can afford to have a really big trading run. Oh, there's a bloodstain. Oh no. No, I can't shoot. I thought I could throw from here. Throw one and back up. Okay, what we'll do is back up 3. Not 4, you see. So the point was not to hit him with that. It was just to get a fast adapt stack. Damn. Okay, well, it's time to throw the net. I mean, I could back up a little bit more, I guess. We could throw another javelin and back up a little more. Then my back is to the wall. We could throw the net and back up, and I don't know if the AI will be dumb enough. Well, I can't throw the net with Enish. He's in the wrong position to even hit this guy. It's 4 tiles away, it should be 3. So, I can throw only this net. If I did net him, I am curious if these two guys will actually approach or if they're going to stick next to their friend. I think they will approach. Especially since I'm throwing stuff at them. Son of a bitch. Okay, I don't need a shield wall, because if they were to pull me, which they will, that'll pull me right out of shield wall, so I think we just wait, or we end turn. But this guy hasn't acted yet, so we wait. 54%. Do I go ahead and pop on my scimitar? I think we throw twice here. Getting pretty likely to hit, and javelins do good damage, right? We're looking at 30 to 45 to hit points. Pop a scimitar, you think? Because you're out of fatigue already. That's a good point, actually, yeah. 2 stacks of fast data built up, though, plus 20%. Okay, yeah, he didn't have time to do anything. So the question is, do I step forward and net and then step back? I think I step forward and net, and then I just pass turn. If they pull him without a shield, that's a problem. But if they're going to pull one of these guys, then my positioning is going to be all fucked up no matter what I do. So there's no way for me to even pop the shield on. So it's a question of whether I move back or not. If I move back, these guys get pulled. He's back here kind of dicking around doing nothing. I think I have to just like pass turn. It's a cute formation. It's not good. I think I pass. I don't have my shield on. I think we go up here and put the shield on. I could go up and attack, I guess. With my sweet double grip. With him in the net, I think it makes more sense to hit him. Smack it while it's netted, yeah, I agree. Well, we took out his head armor. His shield 1v1 is not a bad hit. Okay, now the question is, do we shield wall with meaty? And I don't think we do. I think we shield wall with blokes. We don't worry about getting extra shield wall, and we just try to kill this thing. He's, oh, 95% chance to hit. Fast AdApp doing its work, baby. It's gonna screw over my fatigue. But I think we go for it and try to get the injury. He's got armor, though, is an unfortunate thing. We could still, if we hit the head especially. Okay, gash was pointless, unfortunately, but we did damage. Shit. So he pulled him just to take him out of the shield wall. I think shield walling was actually a mistake. We should have just swung twice. Fucked myself out of 2 hits. What, because I shield walled? Okay, let's see. 25, 50 plus 40 is 90. We use the regular attack first. Okay. Based. $70. We could shield wall. I have a feeling like they want to pull you whenever you're shield walling, and the interesting thing about that is I am stealing them. I'm stealing an attack from them because they cannot pull and attack at the same time. I don't think we shield wall actually because he's got the good armor. And if I shield wall, aren't they just going to attack meaty? I mean, they both have the ability to attack meaty, right? So I think we just swing. Because the AI is like, it's too smart. So we'll hit the one who's hurt. Not much damage on this thing, unfortunately. Shield's doing work, baby! Well, here's the thing. It's a complicated situation because it's shield wall triggers it. But I think they will ignore the fact that he's shield walling if there's like another target. It's a DPS race, it is. So this is where things get interesting. Do I swing with this thing? And I think I do because the worst case scenario doesn't involve this guy dying if he takes a hit. And we just broke his ribs. Quick question, do snakes have ribs? I don't think they do. If he's shield walling, let us attack the non-shield walling target. Yeah, I think so. Exposed ribs. They are both fractured and exposed. Snakes are literally all ribs. Very good luck on our attacks today. That snake is real fucked now. Yes, indeed. Broken nose. Alright, I'm calling bullshit. Snakes do not have noses. Yeah, we're high rolling like crazy. However, I brought in my shields for a reason. The cobra's hood is ribs. Snoot booped. Okay, here's the bad luck. Yeah, now I'm missing. Oh boy. Fast adapt does do the work to fix that. Baby, baby. Based. We're now pit fighters. We just got fat paid. Chad outcome. Hell yes. Now to re-equip my guys with what they actually should have. Why we're even sweating it? Because, trust me, bad luck could have ended that fight in a very different way. Okay. One bad pull first round and it's over. Well, that's one of the reasons why I made all of my dudes have shields, because then even if they pulled me, okay, I've got a guy with a shield who can shield wall. And like, yeah, he could still get screwed over by all the attacks, but those were some very high defense bros that I threw in. I think there's really two big things that I've been missing in this game. The first one is the fact that in the early game, fast adaptation is just stupid strong. The second one is that even a little bit of melee defense goes a long way. So those thieves that I'm hiring, base 10-ish melee defense, enormous. Whereas like you've got a dude, you know, like this dickhead with his -5 melee defense due to being huge, he would have gotten torn up in there. Okay, based. Give him initiative. Get a few stars on a thief on MDef, yeah. That's a 10%. Is that a 10% mischance with -5 melee def? Defense is probably the best stat in the game. Probably, yeah. And I was, I mean, my background when I play games, I'm more interested in things that are super, like 100% reliable, right? So when I first started playing this game, my instinct was, oh, well, I'm going to stack hit points, and that way, no matter what, I know you can't pass through, you know, this many hit points. It's you know, guaranteed. This is not a game that lets you do that. You have to roll the dice to some degree. Yeah, two melee attack is good here. Alrighty, it's our boy with 111 initiative holding this Warfork. He is the dodge tank. Although we could give him Backstabber, I guess, for extra attack. He dodge. Quite a difference between 33% chance to hit and 20%. No, we're trying to build some dodge nimble tanks here. I think it'll be worth it. I mean, right now we're looking at... Let's see, it says 14 melee defense, but what it actually is, at the start of the combat, we're looking at another plus 15 defense. You know, both on ranged and melee. Controlled gambling. Yeah, pretty much. And that's like so opposite to how I typically want to play a game. But I'm starting to get the hang of it, I think. The reason I say 7 to 15 defense is because the low is what they get when mostly fatigued out. I see. That makes sense. Encouraged to count cards at the blackjack table. 5 times 0.17 is the MDef you get? No, it's, well, it's 117 times 0.15. Which I guess is kind of the same thing, I guess. I'd have to do the math. Still 2 and a dime worth of gifted perks. Well, I don't know, because gifted you also get melee attack, which is arguably more important, you know? From the 5 roll I took, I see. Well, yeah, but we're not just looking at this level, we're looking at the next level and the level after that. I mean, if we can just consistently get 5s, which is what has been happening so far, that guy becomes pretty awesome. In fact, we'll keep him at the edge so that he's taking the first flank hit if I get flanked. We need another dude. Why don't we fix our formation a bit here? Best armored dudes should actually go on the flanks. It adds up, it's just not as good as HP rolls. You might be right. 3 stars might always be 5s. Well, it depends on what the normal minimum is, because the first 2 stars mean +1, then +2 minimum, and then the 3rd star means higher maximum, so it's probably, if I had to guess, it's probably 4 to 5 is the roll. Stat depending, yeah. Alright, so we're going to take the caravan mission. But before we take the caravan mission, we are going to buy... Ooh, baby. I think we're going to buy some silks for once. Probably the best profit margin there. I am super duper tempted to sell the Saif. Everything loses bros right now. That sucks. What about everybody has a handgun? Sell nacho shit. Well, the reason why I'm holding on to this stuff is because there are 2 reasons why I want to keep stuff for taxidermy. Number 1 is the more things that I taxidermy, once I get to like 15 things taxidermied, I unlock the alchemist, who I really want. Because then you can use all this crap for something called snake oil, which you can then sell by telling people that it's going to regrow their bald head hair and whatnot. Really, it does nothing, but I get money. And then also, there's an ambition where if you do taxidermy stuff, you get renown. So I kind of want to just sit on this stuff. Maybe I'll just only sell the 2 silks. Our ambition is for trading right now, though, so it would... Man, this save, every time I see this 348 gold, it's like burning a hole in my pocket, you know? Because if we did sell this, we could pick up another spice. Super male vitality. Yeah, my character is just Alex Jones, my company leader. Make love like a saber cat. 70% of the time, it works every time. You'll wreck so much once you get a bro that can use it. You know what fight is safer than an outlaw fight? What are you talking about, blokes? I'll keep the save. It's... I mean, honestly, the thing hits twice and does 50 to 70 damage. It's very hard to say no to. That's essentially a barbarian cleaver. Also, we have this metal Sapar shield. Whoops. Yeah, I had the wooden skirmisher shield equipped accidentally. You tried the minstrel. I'm getting town state data. You only get 1 tip per tavern, and it requires multiple rolls still. Huh. Beasts are easier than outlaws? You mean in the desert? Find a kid wearing a rather opulent chain around his neck. It's so heavy his head is bent forward, but that miner's struggle doesn't wipe the mile-wide grin off his face. Enish pushes the kid down and takes the necklace. Enish, why are you doing this? Where did you get this? The kid cries, trying to get his treasure back, but he's about 3 feet and a good jump too short. Hey, that's mine. Give it back. Another kid comes over, flashing a ring. Oh, they robbed a noble. Alright. And we found a corpse. It's been stoned to death. Give me that. Alright, Lord Tom got a grazed eye socket, but we got money in a signet ring. This little bastards really gave it to us. That was 2 events in a row, that's weird. Oh, you can beat up the kids with the hedge knight? Yeah, I've never had 2 events back to back like this. I thought they were... Oh, this is because it's a special caravan event. Okay, so if I do this, I can get 2 sets of gems that are worth like 500 gold apiece, but I piss off the city I'm working for so badly that I think they might even become hostile to me. And getting hostile with a southern city is not something that I would really like to do. They send troops after you? Is that like part of the event, or is it literally just like they're hostile? You'll lose out on the arena? That's true. Get back to work before I beat you there. Gotta threaten my soldiers with a good beating once in a while. But yeah, I don't want to piss off the... Okay, sweet. So this is an ambushed city, so we sell the signet ring for really good money. The beatings will continue until morale improves. Anybody remember how much money we were selling the spices for? I feel like it was over 483. I feel like it was like 500, which is not much of a profit due to the ambush trade routes. However, I want to fulfill that ambition. I think it was like 10 above this, actually, like 493. I'm tempted. North-south effect isn't worth much. I disagree. I think it's worth a ton. I mean, I don't think it's worth enough to really truly overcome the ambush trade routes effect if you buy it from there, unless you're traders. And I'm talking about, of course, on expert economy. I bet you it's more forgiving if you're not playing expert economy. But this counts as 2. If I were to buy it and sell it, it would count for 2 points on my ambition. I don't think I want to risk it. We're playing it close to the vest. Well, yeah, I don't want to make paint remover. The thing is, I'm saving the items until I can get the taxidermy, the taxidermy ambition, ideally. Tried going docks to docks north-south, couldn't turn a profit. Well, how many guys were in your company? Because you pay more for the ship. You pay more for the ship journey, the more dudes in your company. So if you were playing like Lone Wolf, you pay like 10 gold. Huh, I'm surprised you couldn't make a profit doing that. How small was the place you were selling to? Was the harbor city... Yeah, you don't want to go all the way north. What you want, ideally, is a harbor that's like just in the steppe, you know? Which is very, very close to a trade city. Because I don't think you actually get any more money for selling in the far north. I think you just get money for selling anywhere that's not in the desert, you know? If you're selling spices or whatever. Pretty sure. Yeah, yeah, isn't that weird? I tested this and I couldn't see a difference because I was very curious about that myself. So what you really want is that closer harbor because then it's a cheaper boat ride. Yeah, if you go all the way, I imagine you wouldn't make much money. You could probably make money off that, but you would need to have the merchant retinue guy and you would need to buy a shitload of trade goods first. So it's just a profit. Yeah, pretty much. Although in our current world... we have found 0 harbors whatsoever. Alright, I'm not going to risk it. We're going to go. Just going to take the caravan. What do you guys think? Ambushers and skirmishers. We survived a fight with goblins in a caravan before. 2 caravan carts, 2 conscripts. This is going to be mostly us doing the work here. We only have 2 guards. This is an issue. We could definitely be shot up. Green Eggs and Slam needs better armor for this. Oh man. This is brutal. This is super brutal. I don't want to abandon. The conscripts will tear these guys up, believe it or not. Put the poopiest frontliners in the reserve. Well, the guys in front, they're totally fine. Like, this guy's barely hurt. The guys with the shields, I have no fear for them. They also all have pretty okay armor now. I'm actually more afraid of my backliners. Give my good backliners armor. Ah, I see what you mean. I think I'm just going to go for the fight. I can't imagine anybody dies instantly. I think we just back out anybody who gets hurt. Yeah, because the more bodies, the better, I think. Because if I do absorb a couple hits at the start, as long as nobody dies, that's good. These guys all have like 70, 55, 61, 65 HP. Green Eggs and Slam is the only one I'm well and truly worried about. We could just, like, Give him a shield. -3 range def dude goes to reserve. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you're right. Okay. No point risking him, yeah. If I had more armor, it would be okay. Yeah, okay. If that's the case, we give his mildly less crappy armor to somebody else. What? Okay. Never mind. That was weird. They ran from us because we had too many guys. And then they ran right into the waiting arms of the Sultan's men, who proceeded to slaughter the hell out of them. I didn't get a chance to see what this was. It happened so fast. Alright, hold still. Let's wait for the music. It's nomads. Nomad outlaws. Do we go ahead and attack? The whip guy is not going to be super dangerous. Meat tank the useless. Let's go down a bit. So there's the one conscript, there's the other. The whip guy is in fact dangerous, only because of disarm. Backliners have no armor. They have enough that they'll survive one hit without taking body damage. But yeah, that's a fair point. I think I want to wait and see. What else comes? We have 6 enemies here. I'd also like to give the conscripts... Okay, I wanted to see if they would back off or not. Two whip guys. You know mad, bro? This is actually pretty risky with this axe guy here. I could easily get one-shotted now that I think about it. Shit. Should I shield wall? He'll probably run up and break my shield if I shield wall. Or we could just swing. I could also run Versera up and try to stun, but that's a terrible idea. Let's just shield wall. Oh yeah, he's going to be in a troubling situation. Sneed, man. He can one-hit the shield, yes, but that means I'm not dying, so I'd rather that than him hitting me and killing me. The Darga shields have crappy durabilities, so definitely. I could throw twice, or I could get up on the high ground and throw once. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.